JuJu Smith-Schuster to the Chiefs, Ike, and he gets a nice little one-year contract, $10.75 million. And he's going to get plenty of opportunities to eat, if you will, because of the attention drawn by Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, the way he fits into this offense, Ike. I cannot imagine a better pairing with him and Patrick Mahomes and company. But I will say this, despite that JuJu is gone, James Washington is now with the Cowboys. Ray McLeod signs with the 49ers. There's one position that our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers draft well, Ike. It's linebackers and it's wide receivers. So whatever ends up happening, whoever the number 3 receiver is going to be for Pittsburgh this upcoming season, I ain't concerned.
No, I'm happy for JuJu, man. Congratulations to JuJu. I know his mom was upset. She came on Instagram. She was very upset because she wanted JuJu to be a Pittsburgh Steeler for life. If you know anything about JuJu, before he went to USC, he was playing with the Snoop Dogg AAU team. They was called the Pittsburgh Steelers because Snoop Dogg is a huge Pittsburgh Steeler fan as well, if you didn't know. Now, on the other hand, JuJu is in the perfect situation. He don't have to be the man because for me, he was always not even Robin. He was Sonic the Hedgehog, and that's how that was for me. So when I looked at JuJu, man, JuJu understood, like, I thought I was the man when AB left. AB was getting all this attention. I had some of my best years, and I figured, man, I could be the man once AB leaves. Nah, it don't work like that. So damn, AB really must be that good because AB not only did have 1, 2, sometimes 3 guys rolling to his coverage on my side. So me left one-on-one with a linebacker or a third corner, I'm going to work their ass all day in America. Now when AB leave and you become the man, it's like, damn, I thought I was that number 1. And I'm just being realistic. Now when he goes to the Kansas City Chiefs, Mark, it's like, man, you ain't even got to be 1, 2, or 3. You can be number 4. And for sure, you going to Eric Bieniemy and Coach Andy Reid, and you already know they know what to do with talent. So he's going to be the guy who's be moved. He's going to be the guy who moved the chains. He's going to bring that toughness to him. He's going to be that guy that set that edge. Not only Travis Kelce, but he's definitely going to be like a tight end when it comes down to that Kansas City Chiefs offense. So this is a perfect situation for JuJu Smith-Schuster. JuJu will thrive in his offense because the offense coordinator knows exactly what to do with him, and he's going to be the third, maybe 4th option because you got Tyreek, you got Hardman, you got Travis Kelce, then you got JuJu. So they're going to have a field day with this. So honestly, this was a blessing in disguise for JuJu. He came back last year. Don't forget, he would have went to Kansas City last year, but he wound up coming back to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now he finally got what he wants. For me, in my mind, this is the perfect situation for JuJu with KC because he ain't got to be the 1, 2, or 3. He'll be the 4th receiver, and he's going to work sitting inside that slot in between the numbers.
Ike, can you explain what you meant by your Sonic the Hedgehog analogy?
So it's Joker, is Batman, is Robin, and Sonic. Sonic like the 4th guy. So that's how I know. So now I'm telling my kids all I know is the Sega Genesis, if you know what I'm talking about, Sonic the Hedgehog. So that's how I look at JuJu right now. JuJu will be the 4th option, depending on how a team game plan their offense with the Kansas City Chiefs. He could be the 3rd, but by the end of the day, I think he will hold his stats. And when he first got into the league, if he stay healthy, and he will ball out over there in that Kansas City offense with Patrick Mahomes and company.
See, I think he's more of a Knuckles guy, Ike, instead of Sonic. Sonic is like the burner. I think Knuckles is more of the tough guy. So I like your analogies, though, Ike. I had to clarify what the heck you meant for our listeners and viewers.
I got you.
I'll say this. I'm sad to see James Washington go. I think the Steelers didn't really properly utilize him, whatever. Ray McLeod, nice player. I think he was asked to do a lot more than he was initially expected to do, primarily as the return man for the Steelers with injuries, COVID, whatnot. He was, forced to step into a role I'm not sure he was quite comfortable with. And the reason I say that is never scored a touchdown in 2 seasons with the Steelers. Like at some point, you've got to get in the paint. And he just didn't do that. Happy trails to him. I hope he has a nice, long, successful career. But I'm excited to get some new blood in the receiving corps, Ike, because I like Deontay Johnson. I'm probably more bullish on Chase Claypool than most because I think Chase Claypool, everything from the neck down is solid. It's all just here mentally. So I'm excited to see who the Steelers can get at that 3rd receiver position and bring some new blood into this receiving corps, Ike. The only other player I'm really going to miss too is I know that this spells the end for Joe Hayden as well. The extension to Akello Witherspoon really kind of sealed that for me. I think Joe Hayden will get one more bag. The numbers don't lie. 155 career passes defended. It's the most among active players. He's 32 years old. So whichever team signs him is going to get a solid veteran cornerback who at the top of his game can play at a Pro Bowl level. So curious to see where he winds up. I cannot imagine that'll be in Pittsburgh, though.
Yeah. So it's going to take the training camp for Joe, or before the season for Joe, just guesstimate, because of his age. And he felt like Pittsburgh was home. He really did want to retire being a Pittsburgh Steeler, and I feel like in my mind he is a Pittsburgh Steeler. And he posted that catch against the New England Patriots to help, the Pittsburgh Steelers win that against Tom Brady and company. That was a hell of a catch. That's a hell of a picture. But, yeah, we talked about this on our show. That we didn't think Joe was going to be there. We thought the Pittsburgh Steelers was going to go young. And I said this on the show as well. Witherspoon was one of the guys the Pittsburgh Steelers need to sign. Now, when it come down to James Washington, James, I feel as much as I wanted him there, I feel like Dallas is a better fit for James. I feel like people respect him more. Dak will respect him more, along with Gallup and CeeDee Lamb sitting over there. I feel like even Dez Bryant had tweeted something out on social media like, James Washington, the Dallas Cowboys got him a hell of a receiver, because Dallas Cowboys, they lost 2 receivers, and Amari Cooper and Cedric Wilson sitting over there as well. So that's what I like about James Washington. I think sometimes you do need a new scenery. And as much as I wanted James Washington to sit in Pittsburgh, I agree with you 100%. Mark, they didn't utilize him well, and I think he would thrive. And I know Dez went to Oklahoma State as well, so he's always going to vouch for his boy. But when you want to talk about a guy with strong hands, Mr. Clutch really didn't get a lot of opportunities and targets, but he always came on time. That was James Washington, and Dak and company will see how strong and how good this young man is when it comes down to combat catches, as we so say in the NFL. McLeod, I think McLeod, that's going to fit perfect for him. I didn't think the Pittsburgh Steelers knew how to utilize him. When you come down to the San Francisco 49ers, they see McLeod as a Deebo Samuel's kind of little brother. So say a guy who
Deebo Light.
Yeah, there you go right there, Deebo Light kind of guy. So they see a guy who's good with gadgets. He's fearless. He don't mind running between the tackles. He's always going to get the first down. And I think this might be a breakout year for him with Coach Shanahan. So, sometimes, the change is good. And I think with these 2 guys we just named, between James Washington and McLeod, those guys that went to a system that fits them perfect, because them offensive coordinators like and use them guys all the time.